Do you enjoy hosting or acting more?
I enjoy hosting right now.
Yeah.
And it's funny, on the ride over here, we were talking about that, and it's like, you know, when Dancing with the Stars ended, I had the opportunity to sit with ABC and talk about what I might want to do after. And there was a picture of Tom Bergeron and AFE on the wall, and I said, I want to do that. And they were like, well, actually, that's what we'd like to talk to you about.
That's awesome.
And part of the reasoning behind that was I spent so many years trying to convince people that I was not Carlton Banks, that the idea of being myself for a while on TV was really an enjoyable idea, right? It creatively, I was like, I get to just kind of be me and create my own name value without it being another character.
Sure.
So I didn't want to go act after that. I was, you know, okay with not. And I do feel like, on a scale of 1 to 10, I think I rate higher as a host than I do as an actor, especially now, this many years later, having not done it in a while. You know, the hard thing with acting is it was my love. It was something that I truly loved doing, and every day wanted to do it more and more and more. Then you get a role that you get to fully dive into and make it yours, and create dances and create ideas and work with the writers and directors and producers in molding this character, and having people feel like, oh my God, you were so good, I think that's you, right? Which I always say, well, isn't that what acting is?
Right.
Like,
I've done my job.
I've done my, if you think that I'm that person, then good job.
Right.
But then you get typecast as that, and it's like, well then, no, you can't be anybody else. And I'm like, but isn't that what I do? Like, I did something so well that you're punishing me for doing it. Because they won't let you do anything else because you're supposed to be that person.
Sure.
And so it's a really difficult thing emotionally for me when it's like, oh, do I dive back into an area that if I do a great job, they won't let me be anybody else again?
So would you say that role was almost like a blessing and a curse at the same time?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I say it all the time. I do. I call it, you know, the greatest thing that ever happened to me and the bane of my existence,
Sure.
right? All in one. I certainly appreciate all that I have received and the life that I've been given from that role. But I also recognize that it also stopped me from being able to continue to do what I love to do also, which was acting. And then, of course, it you know, means that every time I walk down the street, someone's going to ask me to dance for them, which is also the weirdest thing on the planet. When people are like, come on, man, you know you got to do the dance. You're like, I'm really? Yeah, I'm not dancing for you. I don't get where this is going. Like, you just say, just everybody in the middle of the street, not going to happen.
So would you never, I know you've said in the past that you probably would never do a reunion, but is that maybe one of the reasons why, like, you don't want to jump back into that character?
It's part of it.
Yeah.
I definitely feel like, you know, the idea of going and doing that role again would be basically rehashing old wounds, right? Like, why would I ever go back to doing something that, yes, brought me a ton of greatness in my life, but has also brought me a lot of pain? And so why would I want to go back to that, to do it again, so that I cement the idea in people's minds that I can't do anything other than that?
Sure.
I want to continue to look forward. I look at life, everything in the rearview mirror is behind you. Why are we looking back? Let's look forward.
True.